welcome back to a post stream. Last episode, staircase. Took us the whole hour just to dig and place all those blocks. Today we're actually gonna try to finish this staircase because we still gotta do walls and stuff. Expensive, so I'm gonna need a bunch of wood, deep slate, and yeah, so let's go get started. We have no time to waste.
No time wasted.
I think the easiest thing to do first is probably the deep slate, so.
Clutch.
My cousin is again in the background for this one like he was in episode 4. So if you hear a voice, that's probably why. Right? There's no spot like home, so. Let's see, today I also want to see if I can't do a small sheep farm, because there's going to be new wool blocks coming in the game soon, so I want to get ahead of the game and get a bunch of wool while I can. So that's gotta be exciting. I'm probably gonna get, I was gonna say get 5 stacks, but my pickaxe is about to break. I'm gonna have to go get a new pickaxe. Alright, let's go get a new pickaxe real quick. If I can find my way out of here. Alright. Staircase is over here. I'm actually gonna put a railing there because I keep falling off that, so. Alright, and we're up. Time to go get a new pickaxe. Man, the staircase, I can't get over how good it's gonna look. Alright, while I'm up here, I might as well show you guys my idea. I'll get 2 new pickaxes and a shovel. Pickaxe, pickaxe, shovel. Alright, let me show you what our idea kinda is. It's gonna be an alternation between bricks and tiles, because I like the little difference they have between them. Gosh, this stick is deadly, you gotta be careful. Alright. Oh, see, yep, there goes the pickaxe. I just like the dark contrast compared to everything else in my world. Just the deep, dark contrast between the deep slate tiles and the wood and stuff. And then these three right here are all going to be wood. But that's going to take me a bit. Dug one block too far, that's my bad. Alright, and then this one will be bricks. Alright, let's back up and see how this looks. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like that. Maybe put some glowstone or something in the wall. Oops. But for this project I'm gonna need a lot more deep slate, cause yeah, I'm already out. And I suppose I can start on this step, but wow, I'm only gonna need a little bit more actually. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So I'm only gonna need like a stack and 6. So this is actually gonna go by quite fast. And look how good it's already looking. Then we gotta do the harder part of getting wood. I almost didn't land that. Alright, where's the little mine? Here it is. We're gonna get this deep slate really easy, actually. It's just annoying because deep slate takes so long to mine. It takes like a good 3 seconds. But we're almost done. We need a few more. Right, there we go, we got everything we need. So now we go back up and then we get this deep slate part done, and then we do the hard part of getting all the wood we need. That's what's gonna take the longest in my opinion. But after that we can maybe get a automatic sheep farm going and see how much time we have left after that. I really need to make a better way to get out of this cave. Maybe I'll do like a bubble elevator or something. One, two, three, four, five, six. I think I only need 6. Oh. We did not count for that, so we're probably gonna need more later, but right, and then tiles. Oh, whoops, I did it again. I mined 1 block too far. Alright, that wall's done. Now we can do the rest of this wall. Come There we go. Now we do the next wall. I don't think people realize how quickly you go through a stack of blocks in Minecraft. Like, people say a stack of blocks is a lot, and then you go through it rather quickly.
If you build something that big.
Yeah. Like, just for my house alone, I needed 3 stacks of cobblestone. And that was just for the walls. Right. I think I miscounted a little bit. But whatever. Let's go down and see how this is looking. Oh yeah, that's looking really nice actually. I like that. Now we just need to count up here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Alright, so let's go get a little bit more.
And kill yourself.
This has been a very repetitive process so far, but this is the last time we're going down here. I'm gonna dig out like a layer in a bit. It's not gonna be that much. Alright, there we go. You actually grabbed one extra, but that's okay. Back up the water stream.
Fresh water stream.
Look how nice that's looking. Especially the finished layer, it looks so nice. Alright, let's go up. Turn these into bricks. And then finish the deep slate part of this wall. I thought the deep slate would have took longer, but it only took like 20 minutes. Boom. And just like that, we're done with the deep slate. So now we have to do the growing task of getting a bunch of wood. And just so we don't have to make an extra journey, I'm going to make an extra axe real quick. we're also desperately needing wood anyway, so this will be good. Alright, let's grab our axes and let's go. Now, do we want to mine wood down there?
Down there.
Or do we want to mine wood over here? Do wood over there. So, Mr. Unnamed Horse, let's go. I should have showed him the stairs, but whatever. Gosh, ooh, I could make a bridge across this river, because the amount of times I've had to cross this river, actually. Alright, Mr. Horse, don't wander far. Time to get chopping. I'm probably gonna get like maybe 2 stacks of wood if I could help it. Almost at a stack. I might only do like a stack and a half. I don't know, if I do 2 full stacks, then it might give me extra for later. Just like that, I got my full stack of logs. Yeah, I'm just gonna spring for the 2 stacks. I'll have slightly more than 2 stacks after this tree, but there we go. There's the 2 stacks of wood. Make sure we're replanting this so we don't run out of wood. And then we find our horse. And now we head out. I'm gonna bring him up the staircase this time. I love how quaint the house looks until you get to about here with the big old staircase going up to it. Let's see how good it is for the horse. It's not bad at all when you're on a horse. Alright, there you go. And now we finish the stairs. I actually had an idea to do this. That way you don't have to see the ugly top side of it. But that's expensive, so I'm only going to do that on this top spot right here where it actually matters. The wood's going to take a bit because I have to place it and then strip it. And stripping it takes a lot of durability out of the axes, so I'm glad I made more. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a long growing process, but we're going to get it done, and it's going to look good. There goes pickaxe number 2 of the episode. Alright, that's that one done. Gosh, am I already out of stack of wood? This is gonna take a lot more wood than I thought. I might have to do a little bit of this later off stream because this is gonna be a lot of just repetitive chop wood and then put it up, then strip it, and do it all over again. Whoops. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more wood than this. But it is looking really good though. Crap, that didn't work. Pick up the slab. Where'd the slab go? Oh, it's right there. And just like that, we're out of wood. So, I'm gonna have to go get more. But let's step back and see how it's looking. That looks really good, actually. Alright. Let's go to bed. This is how it will stop raining and stop and turn daytime. And then we'll go take the horse for another ride. Get like 2 more stacks of wood. We're almost done. We've got this. Ugh. Excuse me, I had to yawn for a second. Alright, let's take the horse down the stairs this time. Alright. We're definitely gonna need like a bridge or something. Actually, for now, we're just gonna make a short stone bridge. just to get us from point A to point B. It's not going to be anything fancy. Alright. I'm actually going to make this too wide for the horse, just in case. There we go. Alright, come on, horse. Be good, don't die. Wonder how it would have looked with planks. And plus that way it would make it cheaper, but oh well, we're already too deep. Halfway into the episode, and all we've done is work on stuff from previous episodes. But it's okay, because we're gonna get something else done today. We're gonna get that sheep farm done if we can. Also, every time I mention sheep farm, I see a sheep. So I just realized I'm gonna need a way to bring them back. Oh, I have a lead. Okay. I was gonna say I don't have any wheat. I don't think so. I'm actually not even gonna try with that tree. I try to stay away from those big trees. This will also open up a lot of building land if I get rid of all these trees. So I might not actually replant these trees for now. And there's basically our first stack, so I really need to figure out how to make an automatic tree farm or something, because this is a long drawn out process. Just mine down an extra tree just to be safe again, but there we go. Now we make our way home. I cleared out a lot of this land. Holy cow, I planted a lot of saplings. Right, where'd the horse go? Where's he? There he is. Alright. Time to finish this staircase once and for all. Unless I finally decide to put lighting in it somehow. You okay over there, bud?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Mm. Almost done. Only this last bit to go. So I probably got way more wood than I needed actually, but whatever. Better safe than sorry. And just like this, as soon as I strip these logs, I believe my staircase is done. Let's look at it real quick and oh yes. That looks so good actually. I really like that pattern that it makes with the tiles and the bricks. I might change these stairs to be different, like deep slate or something, but well, the 45 minutes of the episode doing the staircase. That's 2 episodes in a row of doing that staircase, but hey, it was a big project, it needed to be done. Just out of curiosity, let's see how many days we've played on this world. 28. We're 28 days in. Right. Now I think our best bet is to work on the sheep farm. So we're gonna dump all of this in the chests. And we are going to... How much glass do we have? Alright. See, I need an observer and a dispenser, but I'm out of string. That's gonna be an issue. I don't know. For now, we might not make it automatic. We don't have time for automatic right now, so we might just do a normal sheep pen. Alright. Make sure is there we go. And who knows, I might actually put a wheat farm somewhere in my house. Alright, I've seen a bunch of sheep in the course of the episode. Let's see if we can't find them again. Uh-oh, we're not gonna have enough.
That's okay.
We need one more fence. Oh, that's annoying. Oh gosh, we're reaching the last 10 minutes of the episode. Last 10 minutes is always stressful. I will never... I can never emphasize enough how expensive fences are. Alright. Let's see if we don't go around this way and see ourselves a sheep. And that sheep pen will definitely move to a different spot later. But right now this is probably the best spot. So let's go find ourselves some sheep in the last 10 minutes. And here's some white, but you know, actually I might do a bunch of different colors of sheep. You coming? Oh look, another sheep. Sweet. I want to get the baby in there too, so I gotta make sure I go slower. Yeah, come in here. I think if I lead them, they won't disappear. I don't know. We're gonna have to see if I actually have wheat in my chest, just in case. Right, just like that, we technically have a sheep farm. Let's go see if we have any wheat so we can breed these guys. We do not. Okay. We have plenty of wheat seeds though, so we'll probably make a small farm real quick. It's not going to be done by the end of the episode. Like, it's not going to be fully grown, but it'll be a start.
Good start.
Yeah. Alright, question is, where do we put this? I mean, if it's just going to be a temporary farm, I'd say we put it just right here.
How's it going with all the...
Whoops. Don't mind me, just mowing my lawn.
I'm kind of quite fast.
Alright, now we get to planting. Not going to be able to plant all of these, but yeah, it's a good start to the farm. Alright, now that that's an active farm, I think the next small chore that I'm gonna do, because I haven't really planned past here, is that I'm going to level this out. There we go. Now there's not just a giant chasm. Speaking of just random holes, I'm gonna fill in this finally. And fill this in a bit. Because now we have the new quarry over here that we could be working with. Also, why is it? Oh, there's been a floating tree this entire time. That's annoying. But anyway, yeah, we have our quarry now that we're working with. Which, you know, just as a little special top off to the episode, we are going to add stairs to the quarry real quick. We'll fill in this hole first. Alright. Now we're gonna put stairs. I'm kind of just doing small chores from,
Previous videos.
yeah, just small chores that I've been needing to do from around the house. I'll definitely make it look prettier later, but for now this is what it looks like. Actually, I'll pretty it up a little bit. We have the time. There we go. See, that just looks better than just the blocks, and plus it's faster to run up. Alright. There's no reason to really fill that in except for personal interest. But alright, that's done. Time to go clean up my inventory. Actually, first I'm gonna bite the bullet and actually get rid of this tree. This tree's been here for way too long. It's kind of just in the way. I've just been delaying taking it down because I hate these big trees. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet and get it over with. Alright, and if there's still leaves next time, we'll know that I missed a log, but I think we got it all. I'm gonna sleep real quick. And then clean out my inventory, and then we'll get ready for the outro. Alright, sorry that took a little longer than it should have, but thank you for watching. This was episode 6, I believe, so make sure to come back for episode 7, and I will see you all next time.